Ladies and gentlemen, friends, fellow dreamers and warriors of life, today we gather to talk about something that we all experience at some point in our lives, the hard times. We've all been there, whether it's in our personal lives, our careers, our relationships, or even within ourselves. The road can get rough. Life has a way of throwing challenges our way, unexpected, overwhelming, and sometimes seemingly insurmountable. But it's in these moments when everything feels uncertain and difficult that we must remind ourselves this is not the end. In fact, it is often during these dark moments that we find the brightest sparks of strength within ourselves. The greatest growth happens not in the comfort of success, but in the grit and grind of struggle. When things get hard, that is precisely when we are being molded for something greater. Hardship is an inescapable part of the human experience. There's no way around it. Life will test you, it will stretch you, and at times it may seem like the weight of the world is on your shoulders, but you are built to withstand it. Imagine for a moment the trees that endure the strongest storms. They bend, they sway, but they do not break. And just like those trees, you too have within you the resilience to face whatever life throws your way. The difference between those who succeed and those who falter in the face of adversity is not the absence of challenges, but the willingness to continue moving forward despite them. When things get hard, the first instinct for many is to retreat, to give up, or to hide. But true strength is not found in avoidance. It's found in pushing forward. Strength is built in the trenches. It's in those quiet moments when no one is watching, when no one is clapping, and when it seems like the world has forgotten you, that you build character. This is not the time to quit. It's the time to dig deeper. This is your call to rise. You are capable of so much more than you realize. And each challenge is an opportunity for you to uncover new levels of resilience. You may feel exhausted, defeated, and overwhelmed, but the strength you are developing will carry you through. When faced with hardship, it's easy to fall into a trap of despair, but let's shift our perspective for a moment. Rather than viewing the difficulty as an obstacle, try seeing it as a stepping stone. Every obstacle is an opportunity in disguise. Every failure contains the seed of a lesson, of wisdom, and of growth. Think back to your past struggles. Think of those moments when you didn't know if you could go on, when you felt like giving up, and yet you somehow made it through. Why? Because you're stronger than you think. You have a deep well of perseverance inside of you that will never run dry if you tap into it. The truth is, we live in a world that constantly emphasizes outcomes. The finish line, the reward, the destination. But life is more about the journey than it is about the destination. Yes, success is important, but the person you become along the way is even more important. The character you develop, the courage you build, and the lessons you learn during the hard times are what will define you. You are not your circumstances. You are the story you tell yourself. And right now, you have the opportunity to choose the story you tell. You can choose to see this moment as a defeat or as the beginning of a new chapter, one that is filled with possibility and hope. When the world feels heavy and you question your own strength, I want you to remember this. You have an inner power that cannot be defeated. It is in your heart, your mind, and your spirit. When the weight of the world seems unbearable, that power will carry you through. It will guide you, inspire you, and push you forward, even when every part of you wants to quit. So when things get hard, lean into that power. Lean into the fact that you have everything you need within you to overcome, to rise, and to thrive. Trust that your struggles are part of your evolution. Trust that every challenge you face is an invitation to become the best version of yourself. Persistence is the key to unlocking the doors of opportunity and success. It's not always the smartest or the most talented people who win. It's the ones who refuse to quit. Those who keep going even when the road is hard, when the odds are stacked against them, and when the future looks uncertain, are the ones who make it. So I challenge you to persist. Even when the days feel long and the nights feel lonely, persist. The power of persistence will take you places you never dreamed of. It's in the moments of your greatest difficulty that you are carving out your path to greatness. One of the most powerful things you can do when things get hard is to reconnect with your purpose, your why. Why did you start this journey in the first place? What drove you to pursue your dreams, your passions, your goals? It's in those moments of hardship that your purpose will become your anchor. When the road is tough, your purpose will give you direction. It will give you clarity, and it will remind you that what you are going through is temporary. The struggle you face today is preparing you for something greater tomorrow. Trust in that.